Here's from the Wall Street Journal. You've probably been seeing it pop up all over the place. French Catholic Church personnel sexually abused 333,000 minors. A probe finds some 3,000 priests and members of religious orders sexually abused children in France since 1950. Hundreds of thousands of children, according to a new report. I read, horrifically enough, that there were even reports of nuns who were raping little girls with crucifixes. Horrifically enough. Now, here's the thing. As many of you know, reports of this kind of a nightmare is as related to Christian teachings as much as the Franklin sex ring was related to Ben Franklin. But the PSYOP is so fucked up. We are so fucked deeply into this PSYOP that you may be made fun of for concluding on your own that industrialized pedophilia, satanic ritual abuse, and blackmail is a large part of the power structure in the world. They'll call at you. They'll call out at you, and they'll say that you're crazy and laugh, and they'll chortle to themselves as they use terms like Pizzagate as a pejorative, and they'll sling that against you. Pizzagate, because you had the nerve of concluding from everything that you have been able to read about the world and read and piece together that there is industrialized pedophilia and an infiltration of satanic forces in all institutions, whether they be government or holy institutions. Because not just the Catholic Church that has found this, the smoke of Satan creep on in. So you take a look at this, and you'll be laughed at for coming to that final thought. But the same people who will laugh at you and use terms like Pizzagate as a pejorative, as I said before, they will also take news like this as an opportunity to reject God himself. That's the other part of it all. They'll throw away the Bible because, of course, with the Bible and things like that comes personal responsibility and restraint that's considered oppressive by the slow infiltrating forces that have been trying to, through subjectivity of the Frankfurt School and critical race theory and all that stuff, the Marxist infiltration over the course of 170 years or so and more. Those same people have been trying to unravel the traditional structures that actually created the Western civilization that we once knew, at least generations past knew it better than mine did. But those same people, those same forces, of course, wanted to also dismantle the connection that people have with God and what faith has to play with the family and what the clergy stand to do. This all reminded me of that prophecy of Our Lady of Good Success. That was sent to me a few times by my late friend Brian O'Connor Jr., Gadget Doc. I got to read into that, talking about what would happen to the clergy toward the end, before there's going to be real repercussions and real hell to be paid, before a great reset is to be made. But that's just the whole thing here. They'll use things like this, which is horrible. But you know that there are people who say, yeah, fuck the church. And trust me, most of the people who are saying fuck the church, they mean fuck the faith, fuck everything that goes along with it. Which is why getting into faith epicenters like this and corrupting it and injecting these monsters, these eaters of children, is such a brilliant move. If you're looking to take the entire world down, the fabric of the world down. You know, the one thing that people don't ask for, even though that they love to dance on the ashes of the church, they don't ever dare throw away the Democrat and Republican Party. They never dare throw away the Democrat-Republican Party. They don't dare throw away the CIA because they are fed, they're clothed, they're protected by all those institutions. They wouldn't lie. They certainly wouldn't abuse children. So you see, it's Pizzagate. You're called a Pizzagate conspiracy nut. When you take a look at this, what's happened to the Vatican? You take a look at this, but you can't apply that to secular government? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you want to see the cognitive dissonance pop up with people when this is brought up in conversation as reasons to be not so much religious but openly spiritual, and they bring this up, then ask them why they're not more open-minded to Pizzagate. That's because their gods, their clergy in the Democrat Party, and some of them in the Republican Party, the establishment out there who pay for all of their clothes and their education and their health care and everything else like that, there's a little bit more of an intimate relationship there. They have something to lose if that all goes away, and they don't want to be wrong. But many people have already been encouraged to let go of God a long time ago. So this is just... Man, oh man, the devil is a brilliant tactician. A real brilliant tactician. You got to pay respect sometimes.